What's the biz, everybody? It's your boy Baker Maker, aka D Inslee, and I'm here to give you some true shit. So, I just as I was scrolling through, various statues available on the Fanatic Anime Store website, I came upon this neat little nugget right here. So, yeah, as you can see, it's a Pokemon statue. So, uh, Uh, now this might come as a surprise for many of you on this, that regularly watch my videos on this channel, due to the fact that I mainly just, for the most part, I rarely do I ever mention Pokemon on here. But here's a little fun fact about about me that you might not know. I grew up as a huge Pokemon fan. I absolutely ate that shit up. I was totally a Poke fanatic as a kid. Like during the '90s when it started to boom, especially in America in the late '90s or through early 2000s. Man, I was like a big Poke. I loved Pokemon. Played the video games, the trading cards, the and of course watched the anime. I was the TV show series. Like I said, that was my shit. I I lived I lived Pokemon. I would like I said I would mostly play like I grew up around the Game Boy era where you used to when they like Pokemon like the Pikachu version, the yellow version played the or like the one like I own like both the red and blue versions of the Pokemon games, right? I even eventually end up getting the silver one. That was more like the second generation. So basically, like I said, I was a huge Pokemon fan, but I was mostly a fan of the first generation. I did enjoy the second generation, but after that, I think it was after maybe it was after the doing I'm trying to remember. Either it was like after the second or third where where the series kind of lost me. I kind of lost interest in it, and after that, I just kind of like just stepped away from the Pokemon fandom for a little bit. I I mainly like I said, I grew up playing the video games and played the trading cards and watched the anime, especially the movie, like the Pokemon the movie. Like I watched like the first. Oh yeah. I watched like the first three movies, so it had to have been like the third. I think after the third generation, after the third season, that's when I kind of stopped watching the anime. And you know, the games, however, I would still play the games, but I was mostly like, but for the most part, up to that point, like I said, I was a huge Pokemon fan. I loved Pikachu, um, loved Charizard. So like, as far as my favorite Pokemon goes, it would usually be like between Charizard or Mewtwo. But oh yeah, that's why as a kid, I loved that movie. The first Pokemon movie with Mewtwo as the main villain. You know, loved Mewtwo, loved that movie. So like, so when instantly when I saw this statue, it just brought back so many memories, bro. It just brought back so many memories, brought so much nostalgia to me, just instantly, man. I fell in love with this statue, man. And he, honestly, on its own, if I was just being objective here and not being biased, I still would think this is a really cool piece. I mean, look at this, man. So basically, it's what we got here is the Egg Studio Team Ash Ketchum statue. So basically, this is basically like featuring Ash and his Pokemon. All the main, at least the ones that he collect. Not everyone, obviously. This is not all of the Pokemon he's collected. There's so many that he's collected over the years. It's ridiculous. Because as most of you are already aware, the series is still going on to this day, which is insane. But um, But yeah, these are just like some of his most iconic classic Pokemon, like Butterfree, Bulbasaur. You got my boy Squirtle with his glasses, with his shades on. You got Pidgeotto, um, and of course Pikachu, the crab. I forgot the name of the crab Pokemon, but and of course in the back, and then in the back you see, surrounded by flames that he's breathing out, my boy Charizard. Just just a really cool piece. It's a really badass piece, man. I like I said, I grew out of. I haven't really been into the Pokemon for a little bit now. Granted, when Pokemon Go came out, it did rekindled a little bit of that spark I had lost several years ago. So I was like, I remember, when Pokemon Go first came out, the app and everything, I was hooked on that. I played that for about a year, throughout its first year. But after that, I kind of stopped playing it. But I was really hooked on that too. Brought back memories of playing Pokemon and stuff. But honestly, it just seeing this statue right here kind of rekindled some of that memories for me right now. So it's really tempting. Honestly, even despite the fact I haven't really been a avid Pokemon fan for a while, seeing this has made me want to. I'm really tempted in buying this. Just simply just as a Pokemon fanatic, the kid in me definitely wants this statue. Um, I'm not gonna like really. I really want the statue, but it just I don't know. Right now, I'm going through some things right now, but if I could, I would, man. I would definitely would pre-order this statue. Like it looks so cool. Just everything about it, just it's amazing. Like I said, like if only the only thing is it doesn't have Mewtwo on it, so that's like the only thing wrong I have really wrong with it, really. But other than that, I love this piece. I love everything about this. Yeah. Oh, but I did. Oh, but of course I did go and watch the Detective Pikachu. Actually, really enjoyed that movie, by the way. But going back to the statue, so let's really get down to it. So like I said, the statue's made by Egg Studio. Uh, it's I'm not really sure. It looks like so like the height of it and the width and the distance. I'm looking at it. Um, I can't really tell if it's like a 1/4 scaled or 1/6 scaled or not. Um, it look like I say, it does look like a really cool piece. I only hope it doesn't take up too much space. I don't think it does, based on like the dimensions shown in these pics. It doesn't seem like it's going to be a really tall sculpture. Really, it doesn't look like it to me. At the most, I would guess this is like a 1/6 scaled, or maybe even like a 1/7 scale. To be honest with you, looking at this, but who knows? We'll see. But anyways, um, so like the total price for it would be $405 US. But of course, you can always do like a payment plan and deposit like $125 US right here. So the release date is April April through May 2023. Like I said, it's just a placeholder, right? Placeholder date. We don't know if that's really going to be the actual final dates or not. We'll see. Hopefully, it doesn't get delayed or not. But yeah, I'm looking at this. It's like it's a really cool piece, man. It really is. But yeah, just looking at this, I'm really tempted in pre-ordering it myself, but I don't know. Like I said, if I could, I would. I definitely would, man. And like and own this simply just because of my love and nostalgia for Pokemon. Really, like I said, this is a really cool piece. Like now this is I have to keep in mind is that these, much like every one of these statues I've done these like preview videos on. These are just prototype promotional pics that we're seeing. That for all we know, the statue may not even look as nice or crisp as it does in these pics. The final product may not look as good as this. Hopefully it does, and hopefully it may even look even better. But like I said, everyone for the most part, even the Pokemon Ash himself, actually looks pretty accurate. His head sculpt looks pretty much on point as he does in the anime. I think for the most part, everyone looks pretty good. Like I said, I really love the flames around Charizard when his tail and everything, from his mouth and all this other shit. The water, I like the little water slide, the water splash and stuff with Squirtle and stuff. Overall, like I say, it's just a really cool piece. I do wish it was a bit cheaper, but for the most part, like it's not. I mean, I've seen more. I've talked about way more expensive statues than these. I mean, like I said, it's only like what $405, which is compared to most of the other statue like resin statues I've bought as of late. This is pretty. It's not too bad of a price, not too bad of a deal, if I'm being honest with myself. But like I said, part of me do wish it was a tad bit cheaper, you know. So I could definitely afford this. I would, like I said, if I could, I would definitely own this for myself as a Pokemon geek, you know. But let me know, guys, what you think. Guys, think of it. Are you guys thinking about getting this statue for yourself? Um, it's well, right now it's only the current. It's only like six on the stock. Is only like 6 pieces available left on here. So if you're gonna get it, you better get it soon before it gets sold out. You know. But like I said, tell me what you guys think. Do you like it? Dislike it? Tell me. Are you a Pokemon? Did you grow up a Pokemon fan? Did you just recently become a Pokemon fan? And if you did grow up a Pokemon fan like me, have you now tell me before? Let me know. Did you guys fall out of it like I did, or y'all never stopped being a Pokemon fan and still playing the games and watching the anime to this day? And also tell me who's your favorite Pokemon. I'm curious, like because everyone has their own favorites, Did you grow? And also, like, who was your starter Pokemon? That's another interesting question right there. Um, who's your starter Pokemon? Did you choose Squirtle? Did you choose Bulbasaur? Or did you choose Charmander? For me, it was always Charmander. I always choose the fire Pokemon. I chose Team Red, essentially. But so if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Um, it really does help out the channel a lot. If you do enjoy the video, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like these. As I post more, I regularly post statue videos talking about statues and figures and the like. And most importantly, hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when I do post these videos. Now, with that said, stay beast.